Hi everyone, it's Ashley and I'm here today to do another scrapbooking process video with a layout share at the end. This one is called Cookie Time, and as you'll see it's another holiday layout where my family and I get together and make holiday cookies. And I will be using some Fancy Pants collection paper from their Merry Little Christmas studio, and this chalkboard one is called Caroling. And I've decided to use this as my main background page. And the chevron is called Holly, and I'm really liking the chevron colors, and if you can't tell, they're kind of muted. It's not like a bright green or a bright red, but kind of more like a maroon. And then that is a piece of scrap that I've had over from last year, and it was the October afternoon trim the tree, and I love that piece of scrap that I have right there that you just saw from Studio Calico, Punchinella, and I'm gonna have to get myself another sheet. It's a little pricey, but it's it's pretty, it's worth it. So I'm just gonna be trimming up my photos, and again, it's just of us decorating our cookies. We usually go to my grandma's house, and it was the first year that my son and my nephew were really into decorating the cookies. They're 5 and 7, so they had some fun putting their own unique things on the cookies. And there's my son. He's funny. He likes to be in here with me now. And I have absolutely no clue how I'm going to do this. I honestly didn't think of any sketch or look at anything before I started this video. I kind of just want to be honest with you, I'm kind of over scrapbooking Christmas from 2013. At the end you'll see I do a layout share what I have done pretty much just all Christmas at a crop that I went to on Saturday. So I'm ready to do something new. And I love that piece of paper, and I'm just I couldn't figure out where I'd want it where you could actually see because it is foiled. So I'll just be trimming several little pieces so that you can see it at the top and the bottom. So I'm just going to make kind of like a border at the top. And I'll be putting one at the bottom as well. So this layout isn't very detailed. It's not usually what I do. I like to focus on embellishments, and this is pretty simple. So you can kind of tell I'm kind of, running out of ideas for holidays, and I don't know, I look at the stack of pictures in front of me of Aiden's soccer and Father's Day that just happened, and I really want to scrapbook all those. And that is also from Fancy Pants. I'll be using the tags that came in the collection and also some tickets. Well, I used one ticket, but it was the whole roll of tickets, and I decided to choose one that says like Merry Christmas. And that has been in my scraps. They're like very rubbery and flexible, and they're just layers, so I don't know if it's Amy Tangerine or I can't remember, but I'm gonna go ahead and use that and just and I cannot get this sticky thing off. It sticks to my fingers. I was having a very hard time, and you'll probably see it several more times on my hands. And I'm just going to go ahead and commit and put down all the photos. I'm just excited I'm not that behind with Christmas. All of my Christmas will be scrapbooked. I think I have decorating the Christmas tree to still do, and gingerbread houses. And then this is the American Crafts typewriter thickers font, and they are, it's kind of hard to see, but they're kind of like a gray with a gold foil look to them, and I'm just going to be spelling out cookie time. And I was excited because I had enough O's and enough E's, and that's usually not the case. So like I said, it's going to spell out cookie time. Yeah, I went to a crop on Saturday. Well, now it's after midnight, so now it's Monday, but I was able to actually get quite a few things done, so I will show those at the end. I was sad because I was like, man, I could be recording videos for him, but I didn't want the people to think I was a little strange at the crop, since it was only like 6 or 7 of us ladies. And here I've just decided to, okay, silly stuff's on my fingers again. I think, yeah, this is where I want to do a few buttons, and I'm going to show you some twine, which I don't end up using, but that was all from American Crafts, and to be honest with you, it was just too difficult to put in the holes of the buttons I wanted since they were smaller, and it was getting pretty late and we needed to put Aiden to bed, so I didn't want to spend too much time. And I'll be using the Fiskars hexagon punches, and I'm just going to be punching out some of the shapes from my scraps of the paper. And I have all 3 sizes, but I just used the small and the medium. The large seemed to really overpower the page since I have 4 photos on there. And I'm going to go ahead and pop dot them on, and you'll see me moving them around. I'm not quite sure how I want to put them on. Excuse me. And then I'm just going to go ahead and make like a line down, or like a small cluster for them. So pretty few supplies on this page. I'm excited. I haven't used these hexagon punches, so I was excited to use them. And just to show you that they do pop off the page. And then I can decide if I wanted to put some buttons on them or whatnot, but it looked a little strange, so I just stuck with like a little cluster to fill in the spots, because I probably should have centered the title, but in the end it works out with the buttons there. And as you can see, I did not do the twine. I just used a glue dot and put them down. And I still can't decide if I want something. I just can't leave something alone. And I eventually just take it off. And then I thought I was going to be using a roller date stamp, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and write the date on one of the hexagons. I decided just to use the maroon colored one. And then I will be using the Heidi Swap Mist in the gold lame at the end, and that is the mist I'll be using. And again, I just think I want another cluster, or where do I want them, and I just decide to take them off. And I'm going to be just using tissues that I have on my desk just to cover up the photos so I don't get the spray on the photos. This is probably my favorite color of mist, is this gold. And again, it's the Heidi Swap. And the tissues always seem to work, and then plus you have something just to blot it and clean up your desk and go, so it works really well. And I have decided that that is the page. I really wasn't going to journal. I usually journal, so this is the first time I haven't journaled in a while, but it's pretty self-explanatory of what we're doing, and every year in my scrapbook page I have it. Okay, now I'm going to be doing my layout share, and this one is called This Happened, and it was Aiden's last day of preschool, And again, you'll see that gold punchinella paper. I've used it on quite a few layouts. And then here is another Christmas one where he sat on Santa's lap. You'll get to see why I'm kind of over winter and Christmas. There is Snow Much Fun, where we went sledding at Brent's parents' house. And I just want to show you, I love that little cluster. I was able to use a lot of the crepe paper. Bundled Up, I believe it was called. And here is Snow Day. And I love the sequins. I actually use some sequins, which is, I always say I want to and I never do. And then here I broke out the routine I did Mother's Day, since it's my excuse to use pink and girly. And I was excited about those because those are the Love Elsie collection that I've had for years. And another Christmas. And the last one is the first winter at our new home. I just thought the photo was pretty with the snowfall. And again, I love that one too. Well, thank you again for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. Have a great day. Bye.